I know energy policy isn't the sexiest thing on earth, but it's quite literally powering the election. This stuff is going to affect your power bills, the jobs of the future, and what kind of energy we are using for decades. So yeah, it's kind of a big deal. First up, what do Labour and the coalition actually agree on? Well, both are backing net zero by 2050. That's the big climate target. Both are also extending the energy rebate to the end of the year. That's an extra $150 going to every Aussie household and about 1 million small businesses paid in $75 quarterly installments. After that, it's anybody's guess. Okay, now let's talk about where the real difference lies. This election is shaping up to be a bit of a tug-of-war between nuclear and renewable energy. The coalition wants to build a whole new nuclear industry from scratch. According to its modeling, by 2050, we'd get 38% of our power from nuclear, 54% from renewables, and the rest from storage and gas. To do that, they'd replace 7 coal plants with nuclear reactors. They say the first reactors could be up and running in about 10 to 12 years, but Australia's National Science Agency says it's more like 15. And what's the price tag, you might be wondering? The coalition's modeling from Frontier Economics puts it at $331 billion to build and operate a nuclear industry by 2050. But here's where it gets contentious. The National Science Agency and the Australian Energy Market Operator have consistently said nuclear is significantly more expensive than renewables. Some reports suggest nearly double the cost. The coalition rejects this though, claiming the Labour's plan will actually cost more because of all the extra transmission lines needed to connect renewables to the grid. And well, here's the thing, while that nuclear future is being built, we'll still need to use coal and gas, which are getting a bit more expensive. Coal plants are aging and unreliable, gas is more stable, but costly, mainly because so much of it is locked into export contracts. The coalition has added another plank to the energy policy, a gas reservation scheme for the East Coast market. They say this will keep more gas in Australia, ease supply issues, and bring prices down. Their modeling shows that this could cut household gas bills by 7% and electricity bills by 3%. So that's roughly $110 back in your pockets, but you might have to wait up to a year for any price reductions. Now, let's flip the coin. Here's Labour's plan. Labour's going all in on renewables. Their target, 82% renewable energy by 2030, plus a 43% emissions reduction on the way to net zero. The strategy is to build a grid powered mostly by solar, wind, and batteries. They're committing to more than 4,000 kilometers of high voltage transmission lines to connect up clean energy projects and bring power across the country. They're also offering a 30% discount on home batteries to help households store solar energy and cut down on peak hour costs in the evening. That's when power is usually most expensive. Now, given batteries cost around $10,000 to $12,000, you're still going to have to fork out about $8,000 upfront. And yes, we've got to mention this. Labour went into the last election saying they'd cut your power bill by $275. That didn't really happen. To be fair, that figure came from modeling based on assumptions that didn't account for major global events, like the war in Ukraine and surging energy prices worldwide. Still, we'll just remember promises like that. So here's where we're at. Labour wants to supercharge renewables and modernize the grid. The coalition wants to build a nuclear industry, fast-track gas, and boost reliability. Oh, and the Greens, along with some independents, are pushing for stronger climate goals and want to see an immediate stop to new coal and gas projects, plus an end to government funding for fossil fuels. Now, both Labour and the coalition's plans come with big costs, both in dollars and in time. Both claim to be affordable in the long run, and honestly, it's not really clear-cut. Rising electricity costs are complex, and no one policy is going to fix it overnight. So, what do you think? Is nuclear the way forward, or should we double down on renewables? Let me know in the comments. Like if you learned something, subscribe if you want more deep dives before election day, and hey, vote smart. This one matters. Catch you next time.
There's no way I'm not using that one.
No.